Can turning this into this and drinking it make you faster? Research says it might make you a few percentage faster, and pros have been using it to gain an edge. But I'm still cynical. Surely the humble beetroot isn't a performance enhancer. Well, in this vid, I'm going to explain the science that's at play here, and I'm going to try it for myself to see if it actually works and if it might for you at home too. This is beetroot juice, a highly concentrated dose of the stuff, and I've been drinking it every day for the past week. In fact, I've drunk so much that at one point, I thought I'd turn into a beetroot, and I'm still not used to going to the toilet after drinking the stuff. My aim by doing this, well, today I'm taking my last shots, and I want to see if this proves to be the difference that will make me faster on GCN's local lap. Cheers. Who'd have thought the juice from a root vegetable would make a difference to your cycling performance? Well, it turns out that this is a supplement that's been used quite a lot in endurance sports. It rose to prominence almost a decade ago. I think Mark Cavendish was perhaps the most well-known to have experimented with using it. And actually recently, I've heard it being used more and more. It's the nitrates in the purple stuff, which is the key. So your body transforms those nitrates into nitric oxide, which is said to both widen blood vessels and increase your blood flow. Also, it is thought that this stuff can actually help make the cells responsible for producing energy in your body, the mitochondria, more efficient. Essentially, you're getting more energy for less work and less oxygen. For endurance sports then, this looks like a big potential win. The theory is that basically, by beetrooting up, you'll achieve a higher oxygen supply to the muscles and need less oxygen for a given effort intensity. Okay, so research-wise, there have been mixed results on beetroot. So this study kind of kick-started the beetroot buzz and found that riders use 3% less oxygen at effort levels from moderate to intense when taking nitrate supplementation. But then, this study, looking at elite triathletes, found no noticeable difference in performance. It appeared that beetroot was having an effect, but in trained individuals, the differences weren't meaningful. These athletes already produced high levels of nitric oxide naturally. It appeared, however, that it was the dose that was the issue. It needed to be much higher. So researchers at Aalborg University in Denmark actually found in a study of theirs, the power of participants improved by around 5 watts when they took a higher dose of nitrates spread out over a week. And this was at altitude conditions and also at sea level. So that is quite a big percentage jump. It's definitely something to sit up and take note of. But I'm still quite cynical because I just find it hard to believe that the humble beetroot is going to make me ride my bike that much faster. Which is why I'm trying it out today, to see if it actually does work for me. With the caveats that I am a one-rider study, it's not super scientific, but let's see what happens. Will the beetroot prove the difference at GCN's local lap? Right then, I'm on the start line of the GCN test track, as I am now calling it, 9.5 kilometers long. My best time, 13.5 minutes, with an average power of 411 watts. And I actually set that whilst fueling with sodium bicarb. So I'm really interested to see how the kind of beetroot fueling compares to that effort. So the beetroot kind of loading strategy I've gone for is in line with that latest research. I've had around 800 milligrams of nitrates per day for a week leading up to this, all through drinking beetroot juice. And I've also had beetroot juice this morning, 2 hours before this effort. Luckily, I haven't had to kind of eat 12 beetroots a day to do this. I'm having in a very concentrated shot of the stuff. But right now, enough talk about beetroot. It's time to give it a real effort. See if I can beat my time. I'm here all day. Well, I'm not, I've got an effort to do, but you know what I mean. Right then, time to beat it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Time to see what the beats are made of. Oh, that's quite hard. Conditions weren't massively favourable. A little bit windy, but I felt good. Did feel good at the start. I felt like my power was staying pretty high. I'm not sure if it quite made a difference, if I'm honest. But I'm going to download the data now, have a look, see what time I managed, see what the power actually was. Make some final conclusions, as always though, so you get my breath back. Right then, the results are in. Quite interesting actually. So I wasn't actually faster than my best solo time on this course. 8 watts less power, 20 seconds slower. Taking with the caveat that today was a little windy. I don't think conditions were quite as favourable, especially on the way back with a bit of a headwind, but you can't argue with the power. It was a bit lower. Not much though, not much. But still, I don't think it was the kind of big improvement I was maybe hoping for or potentially expecting based on some of the theories and claims around beetroot juice. It wasn't bad. I still felt really good. I felt like I had decent power in the legs. I could push really hard at times. I had no ill adverse effects. There just wasn't that like, wow, I've gone that much faster. There's no like huge gain. So for me, I think the jury's still somewhat out on beetroot juice. I don't think it's some sort of miracle juice that's going to magically improve your performance, but maybe there is some sort of benefit in it, depending on who you are and for different individuals. I definitely don't think there's an ill kind of bad effect from taking it. I don't think you can do much wrong having a bit of beetroot juice, if I'm honest, as long as you don't eat gallons of the stuff. It was kind of expensive, so I didn't note that. So the whole week cost me £30 in British money. It's quite a lot for an improvement that I'm not really sure was there. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Have you tried beetroot juice? Have you felt any sort of improvement whilst drinking it? And I hope you found this video useful and it's made you weigh up whether it's something that you should drink yourself. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.